Hello and welcome. My name is Meepolis, they, he, she, and today's pick is My Pancreas Broke, But My Life Got Better. Written and illustrated by Nagata Kabi, translated to English by Jocelyn Allen. Originally published in 2022, the English version was published in late 2023 by Seven Seas Entertainment. Technically the sixth installment in Kabi's diary series since My Lesbian Experience with Loneliness. I've just gone ahead and made a playlist of all my reviews, link in the cards. It is kind of wild listening back to the days before script writing and when I thought I was a cis woman, I think, ? It's sometimes hard to pin down when that transition first started. And while I do generally try and just review series in 1 or 2 videos and not get stuck making blow-by-blow accounts like this, each installment continues to be fairly short/standalone, and so I continue to justify this to myself. This manga is rated for older teens. Content notes obviously for tough medical crisis stuff. Also, nudity, ED, harmful substance use, internal organs are turned into little cute characters, and sex. Keywords that came to mind: pandemic, coping strategies, care, orange, and mental health. The publisher summary is, quote, the latest diary manga from the Harvey Award-winning creator of My Lesbian Experience with Loneliness and My Wandering Warrior Existence. In this new autobiographical manga following My Wandering Warrior Existence, Nagata Kabi has quit drinking in an attempt to get healthier, or she's trying to anyway. Her former struggles with alcohol led to pancreatitis and a serious hospitalization. Now she has no choice but to give up drinking. Follow the author as she details the quest to improve her health during a global pandemic. End quote. Digging a bit deeper into the material, while covering different events, there is a fair amount of overlap in themes with My Alcoholic Escape from Reality, which was originally published in 2019. Although, of course, this time around we are in the heat of global COVID mitigation efforts, Nagata is self-aware of this second cycle through pancreatitis and highlights what they already know about the treatment process and how they really need to quit drinking this time around. Reading through Kabi's work can be a bit of an emotional whirlwind, and one hopes that they can find some stability, although their current literary success does seem predicated on the chaos continuing. Such is life under capitalism, I suppose. I would have appreciated some more reflection on the Japanese health system as a whole, but it's not too surprising that didn't happen. Fish rarely question the water they are swimming in, after all. The art continues to be extremely expressive and dynamic. I feel like we get more line detail than in some of the earlier comics. It did take me this long to realize that orange books are the hospital books, and pink has been more focused on non-medical self-realizations, with a particular focus on relationships generally. Looking at the writing side of things, Nagata's skills are really clear in the way they continue to deliver stories that feel relatable on a superhuman level, highlight things that most people don't want to share about themselves, and keep a certain dark humor about it all. An inside look at a level of self-sabotage that can be mystifying to some people. Not to me, but to some people. Looking at the intersections I try to highlight in each of my reviews, we skip past race, sexuality, gender, place, and class to exclusively focus on disability. A very unusual state of things, honestly. And before we wrap up, I feel like pointing out some other queer diary manga. So if you haven't already read, I would recommend X Gender, Volumes 1 and 2 by Asuka Miyazaki, The Girl That Can't Get a Girlfriend by Miri Hiranishi, and Looking Beyond Manga will mention Gender Slices by Jay Pollock, because the style felt more similar than different. To conclude, an interesting read. Obviously, I've read these volumes pretty spread out. I wonder what it would be like to come to these in quick succession. Another interesting installment and a very solid 3 stars. Bye y'all, keep reading, and remember, all colonial settler states are a lie. And Literally Graphic is created on land that should be given back to the traditional landholders, which in this case is, to my knowledge, the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation, an Anishinaabe people, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, and the Huron-Wendat Nation.